Okay, break time.
Okay, we've been talking about Saul's reign as king. There came a time when God told Saul through Samuel, I am still mad at the Amalekites. When the children of Israel were going from Egypt to Israel, and if we looked at our map, I don't know if they can see it on the camera, they were going from Egypt up to here, and they ended up wandering around in here for 40 years. During that time, the Amalekites attacked Israel. Israel came to their border and they said, you know, we need to pass through your country. We'll pay you for any water we drink. We won't eat any of your food. We just want to walk through, take the shortcut. The Amalekites instead came out and attacked them. And God was still mad at them for that. So he sent word to Saul, you go and you kill all the Amalekites. I want you to kill not just all the people, I want you to kill all of their animals. I don't want anything from the Amalekites left. The Amalekites were one of the nations that had taken to sacrificing children to their false gods. And God wanted this practice wiped out. And to do that, everything needed to be dead. So Saul went. Day came, Samuel went to meet Saul. And when he got there, Saul came to him and said, you know, praise God, everything I did worked well. We defeated the Amalekites. Everything's great. I obeyed God. Everything it's wonderful. And Samuel said, just stop it. I hear the sheep. I can hear the goats. I can hear the cows. What did you do? And Saul said, well, you know, my soldiers, they wanted to bring the best of the animals to sacrifice to God. Samuel said, no, try again. Okay, yeah, I wanted to bring the animals, and we brought most of the animals to sacrifice to God. That's what we're going to do, honest. And also, I didn't kill the king. He's over there. And Samuel said, okay, do you really think God prefers sacrifices over obeying him? He had a reason for what he told you to do. We don't always know the reason God tells us to do things, but he had a reason. And do you really think he preferred that you invent sacrifices to him instead of doing what he told you to do? Because you felt so full of yourself, you so much disobeyed God, you definitely have been removed from king in God's eyes, and someone who actually will listen to God will be the next king. Because disobedience, it is the same sin as witchcraft. So you've got to obey God. So I'm done with you. And Samuel started to leave. Saul asked him to come and have some sacrifices, just so Saul wouldn't lose face. And Samuel finally gave in and did. The first thing he did was killed the king, King Agag, hacked him to pieces, said, okay, we're done with that. And then they did go ahead and slaughter all the animals. But from this time on, Samuel mourned for Saul, because when Saul was a humble man, and he didn't think that much of himself, he was a good king. But when he thought too much of himself, where he thought he knew better than God, he wasn't a good king. And now Samuel is sad, and he goes home and he mourns for Saul for the rest of his life. So, let's sing our song. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. I'm so happy, so very happy. I have the love of Jesus in my heart. And I'm so happy, so very happy.